Now this is really interesting, and as you watch this video, comment and let me know what you think. Do you agree with Lyft? Do you disagree with Lyft? And also, how would you handle this situation? Now, what I'm going to show you is a TikTok video posted by DevStayHumble, and this is footage of a passenger he had to deal with while driving for Lyft in Las Vegas. And ironically, I'm actually in Las Vegas right now, so I guess that video that popped up on my TikTok For You page was pretty accurate. And after this, Lyft deactivated his account after there was a dispute saying, look, I'm sorry, we still agree with our decision. We are still gonna have you be deactivated. This is roughly about a 2-minute video. And again, as you watch this, how would you handle the situation? What do you think?
He doesn't even know where he was going, and I told him he's never been to the stadium. He doesn't know what he's doing. He has no clue. Huh? Yeah, but just tell me that. Don't try to jump at me. I didn't do anything. I'm just trying to go to the game, buddy. Is it ignorance or stupidity? Tell me which one. You got people walking. This is a mess. I will never. This is another place I will never go again. It's like, remember how we went to since he's recording, this is all good. This is good. His phone will be evidence. Remember how we went to the Levi Stadium? It's a bridge that's going across. I'm about to jump out this one. I feel like I'm being kidnapped.
Would you like to get out here, ma'am? The Allegiant Stadium is right up ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out.
Okay. You have a wonderful day.
You talking about who's your supervisor? You gonna talk about God? Well, you need to go somewhere and sit in.
Would you like to hop out here, ma'am?
When I feel like getting out, I don't need your help.
It is a little bit of traffic right here, so would you like me to pull ahead?
I don't give a hoot. I ain't swearing at you. This will go to your supervisors. You are recording. Your phone is evidence. You've been in and
I'm gonna pull up here so it's safe for drop off.
You do that, and you let my ass out of here. Thank you. This is the worst experience. And then they try to go back to their bosses and say that I got video. This fool was crazy. This is the worst experience I ever had besides the other dude. This is great.
So I'll let you off here, ma'am, and then you can just walk up. Damn. Can you let me stop?
Stop the car. Stop the car.
Damn, and then she slammed my door. And now she over here talking. Bro, she just ran up, but look at she tripping on the security guard. Talking about shut the up to the security guard, bro. What?
And then, lastly, here are the screenshots or the video of the screenshots where Lyft said, sorry, your account's deactivated. Pretty much that's it. I do believe in due process. I always believe there's two sides to every story. So who knows? Maybe there was something that happened before that video that he posted and he just tried to make it seem like that he was being the bigger person when in actuality he did something previously. But being honest, I think especially near the end of that first video where he showed how that lady interacted with even just a security guard, I think shows she was just in a really bad mood, maybe super drunk. I mean, hey, it's Vegas, and was just being a huge jerk to everybody. I just think it's ridiculous that Lyft deactivated him. I mean, yes, I do believe in due process, and there may have been another side of the story. And in addition, I was just thoroughly impressed of how well he kept his composure, how he did not, flip out. He didn't swear at her. He didn't lash out at her. He was even more polite, being like, oh, I don't think it's a good idea to drop you off here. Let me pull up a little bit. He was being super polite the entire time. And I 100% side with him. Again, like I said, there's always two sides to every story, but I think there's enough evidence here to support, look, this lady was just in a bad mood. She was being a horrible passenger, and he was doing everything he could to still make her ride a great ride. And this is what's so annoying about Lyft and Uber, is that roughly about 90% of the time, they side with the passenger. This actually happened to me once, and this is a big pro tip I give to a lot of drivers: contact them in advance. In my entire driving career, I've only had one person that was bad. Definitely not as bad as this person, we'll say that. And I remember that no matter what I said, she would lash out at me. She was just mad. And I was like, I don't even know what to say right now. So I barely talked the entire ride. Afterwards, similar to this video, she got out. She's like, slammed the door, And instantly I'm like, okay. And I know I'm gonna have to do something. So the second she got out, I gave her a 1-star rating and I contacted Lyft and said, hey Lyft, I just wanna let you know in advance, I just got done with a ride. I had a passenger that was extremely rude. She was lashing out at me the entire ride. If you check my entire ride history for the past year or two, I've gotten almost 5-star ratings in every ride. In addition, I've rated almost every passenger 5 stars. This is the only passenger in a year or two that I've given 1 star to. I just want to let you know in advance. And Lyft said, thank you, Mark. We appreciate it. Turns out she ended up giving me 1 star, but everything luckily did not go a step further in terms of deactivation and whatnot. And that's why I suggest if you do get a passenger like this, even if you have the footage, as he did, always contact Lyft and Uber in advance. And I don't know why, but it almost seems like the person who contacts Lyft or Uber first, even the person who maybe rates the other person first, seems like they have the upper hand. And if you are in this situation, even if you have the footage, the dash cam footage or whatever, contact Lyft or Uber right away, being like, look, you can check my history. I've had perfect ratings throughout the entire time of me driving. I've also rated passengers with the very high ratings as well. I just want to let you know this is what just happened, just so you know and have it on record. I still think it's ridiculous that Lyft did deactivate him, especially because in my opinion, while it's tough to say, like I said, I believe in due process, there is still so much evidence to support his claim that this passenger was just horrible. He could have been the most perfect driver ever, and he could have done everything right, which I feel like he did. Even still, this passenger would have still hated him, no question in my mind. And this just really brings up the unfortunate thing that when it comes to both Lyft and Uber, you can get deactivated at any time. And in this case, for sometimes a stupid and a BS reason. It's incredibly unfortunate, but let me know what you think in the comments. How would have you reacted if you were the driver?